he did nothing to get ripped on for.
But hey, y'all got
the reason I'm calling you out.
What's y'all standard though? What's y'all? That's what y'all got. What's your standard though? We don't know. Y'all just saying stuff, but we don't know what you consider to be something to rip a fight on.
Very, very simple. Very simple. Very simple. Conduct yourself as a true. If you're a prospect, conduct yourself as a true prospect. Try to work yourself into contender status. Contender. Try to work your way into a Mando spot. Champions should fight the damn Mandos. If you're a champion, you should want to unify all those belts and fight the best in your division. So, first try to get all the belts and then try to one by one knock out all the best in your division. Not knock out, but beat all the best in your division. Period.
I agree.
And don't fucking duck. Do not duck.
I agree.
Travis, and we on the line like right now? Did we live?
Just speak, man. Speak your piece.
Travis. Shit, I don't know, man.
What's going on? TravisGotti said he do it for the wild factor.
Yeah. Look, yeah, man.
So when you argue with TravisGotti, you just having an empty argument because y'all come from different point of view.
Yeah, but when you try to say that I'm not really being factual, I asked that. Because you said that I didn't know if I understood you correct. Because you said I'm doing this for the bank, and I like to get laughs. Everybody is out to for their own. They got fucking ulterior motives and shit.
Well, everyone has that's
I
different.
cuss everybody out, bro.
I try to be as factual as possible. But opinion, when it comes to opinion, I try to be as factual as possible. But when it comes to opinion,
I'm having fun, but y'all, you just I'm really open-minded and shit because I really know how this shit goes. I know that you ain't finna never diss no motherfucker Pacquiao and Triple G. I'm dissing Floyd and fucking Andre Ward. You know what I'm saying? So I know all boxing fans.
Triple G or Pacquiao ain't never ducked no one.
Hold on. Back up now.
This nigga crazy.
Hold on. The Triple G and Andre Ward thing is kind of sticky, though.
Okay, look, we know damn well fucking Andre Ward was not fighting at 68 ever again. We know that. They don't on record saying that.
Hold on.
Look, man. Hold on.
Triple G wanted to... Hold on. Let me speak real quick. Triple G wanted to fight... Triple G wanted to try to get Carl Fox to come out of retirement at 168. Remember?
Yeah.
Okay. So Andre Ward. Hold on. Andre Ward had an interview saying he will stick around at 168 if Triple G is willing to fight. But Triple G camp said that they were not ready to fight Andre Ward, but they were ready to fight Carl Fox out of retirement.
Okay.
So,
he had two magic words to go with that too.
But look. Hey,
not today.
Look.
So hold
on.
And he wanted to fight. And he wanted to fight Chavez Jr.
I got you. Yeah, we know that.
So let's not get it.
Because those guys were factually.
Hold on, man.
They were at 68.
Hold up.
Well, Fox wasn't. He wasn't going to fight at 68. But we don't know if Ward was.
Thunderdome. I like you, man. I like you, my dude. But the fact part is, Andre Ward said he will stick around at 168 just for that fight. Triple G and them were dragging their feet.
Boxing talk.
They were dragging their feet.
Boxing talk.
Yeah.
Listen to this, though. Now, I know that we like to say that, somebody ducked and all of that shit. But look at all the shit that Kovalev had to go through just to get a fight with Ward. All of that shit he had to go through. Listen. Hold on, dog. You gotta listen, dog.
Was gonna have to go
you gotta listen. Listen.
Hey, I got something to say about that shit, though.
Let Rollo finish his point.
That was a lot of shit. There was a whole lot of shit to go through with that whole Kovalev fight. And even when they were already signed, sealed, delivered for a rematch, they had to go back and redo the whole shit because Andre Ward was on that shit. Now, as much as we might talk about they should have fought or could have fought and all of that shit, there then has to come a time when motherfuckers got to be fair when it comes to two people stepping in the ring. Just like when Broner turned down money to fight Pacquiao and all of that shit, and we thought it was crazy. But in his eyes, he feels like, well, shit, he been losing. He lost. I ain't been losing like that. So it might be a gap, but the gap ain't like they trying to make it seem like to me, if he gonna get 20, I need to be getting 15. And I don't necessarily have no problem with that. So when a dude like Triple G been going out, building up his brand, doing his thing, selling out on West Coast, selling out on the East Coast,
50%.
And Ward,
man, what the fuck, man? Kovalev ducked Adonis Stevenson for all of these years. That's why he fought Andre Ward, because he didn't want to fight Adonis.
Now I agree with Gotti. I agree.
Everybody.
Well, you like Adonis. If Kovalev would have went to that purse bid, they were losing it. It didn't matter.
It did look after the first John Pascal fight. Kovalev was a free agent after that first fight. They went and signed back with HBO, and then they hid behind. Behind HBO.
I didn't like the re-signing. I did not like the re-signing. I'm on record stating that.
Okay. So listen. What Gotti's saying.
So
now I gotta agree with Gotti.
Okay, that's cool.
I gotta
now
agree with Gotti.
y'all better remember that y'all saying this because we don't want to. Because all of the business talk is out of the question when it comes back around. Y'all do know that, right?
Well, Rollo. Hey, Rollo, you know I'm a guy that I don't never talk about the business side. I don't even mess with that. I don't care about the business side. I just talk about two guys getting in the ring. Now, all that A side and B side, I don't care nothing about that shit because that shit.
That bullshit be stopping fights, though, bro. You gotta worry about
that's the only reason you gotta talk about it is because sometimes it is the reason the fight ain't happening.
Well,
true. If a guy's pricing himself out, that's the reason we're not getting the fight. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, but I try not to talk about that as much because anybody can say, well, your guy does my guy because my guy was the A side and he wanted more money. I try not to get into all that because it can be a whole lot of shit going on with that.
You're going to start hating every single fighter like I do. That's why I talk shit about all
well, no, I can't say that because Keith Thurman don't have... Hold on. Whoa. You never hear about any issues with Keith Thurman going into a fight. You never heard it or never will.
Micro tears, fake car accidents.
No. Whoa, hold on, guys.
No fucking
relax.
Police report.
We talking. You doing two things. You talking about an injury. Hold on, whoa. You go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish and then I'm gonna speak my piece. Go ahead.
Yo, you just said going into any fight, Thurman has never had any problems. This dude is only fighting once a year, and he's making up these fake ass injuries and shit every single fucking year.
I'd say one sentence real quick.
The third year.
Fighters all around just need to be more fair and more considerate of each other in negotiations. Mm-hmm. Period.
Now that's what I was saying about Keith Thurman. But you know what? You don't hear financial issues with Keith Thurman. Now you talking about injuries. Now you talking about injuries. That's up for debate. I'm not here. You're not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to play games. The guy has fought the best. If you want to talk about his injury, like he said, he had a car wreck, but he did come back and fight the guy that was in question and beat his ass.
Yeah,
okay. So he had injury before. He came off a hand injury and a layoff and beat Juan Zavic, a former world champion. Okay, so this guy fights regardless of the injury. You seen him fight with a hematoma in his head against Robert Guerrero and then complained and had to recover from it and got back in and fought the best fighters.
He also had a hurt right hand when he fought Bundu, too.
I mean, the list goes on and on with this guy. We ain't worried about Keith Thurman.
Personally, I think he might even be able to beat Spence. I'm not sure, but, I'm undecided.
That's the fight
I used to be, you know what I'm saying? Before I was like 100% on Errol Spence side. Now I'm kind of feel like Thurman is a smarter fighter, And I really don't like to say that because I got to hate on Thurman.
He can move a lot better than Brook.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Mm-hmm. His footwork is way better. He's a better counterpuncher. He's faster.
Faster, better combination puncher.
I don't know if Spence is going to win that fight, man.
He's genuinely smarter. And speaking of Spence right now, man, Spence seems to be slightly losing himself because what y'all guys think about this whole sparring match and the issues surrounding him and Troy King? What Troy King had to say.
That's a joke, right?
I agree.
That ain't being serious, right?
No, they dead serious. All kinds of niggas just talking about this shit. Like,
dead serious.
This shit is buzzing like
oh my god.
Hey,
gonna fight.
this my take on it. This is my whole take on it. When I first started seeing Earl Spence in interviews, he was this laid back, humble guy. You know, he spoke confident, which I liked, but then he was laid back, humble. Now Earl Spence is listening to this YouTube boxing community that's on his side, and they put a battery in his back on this Troy King thing.
100%. Remember how
that nigga he be doing that shit.
Remember how
bro. Let me finish. I heard when Troy King was doing the breakdown of him and Carol Brooks. Now everything that Troy King talked about in the video was everything that Earl Spence doesn't do. He said Earl Spence does not have good defense. Earl Spence does not move his head, and he does not move his feet well. And he said Earl Spence's defense is to put it in a muffled position and block punches. He said the thing for block punch and punch would totally agree. Now, it got back to Earl Spence in a way that Earl Spence said, I've been hearing about this Troy King guy hating on me. It ain't the fact that he's hating on you. He's just saying you need to up your defense. And then he said,
I agree that he needs to up his defense.
I agree with that, with Troy King.
Troy King said, okay, I'll come to Dallas and spar you. So my thing is this. Earl Spence is losing himself with the mental thing, because why are you listening to a guy saying you have weakness and all of a sudden you want to spar him? You're going to spar everybody that said you got weakness.
Yeah.
He's trying to stay official on the street. You know what I'm saying? He could really do straight business, but he's really trying to still keep it real with the little homies and shit.
Well, when is this guy next fight? When is this guy next fight? We heard that he was supposed to be the savior of the welterweight division. Why? I don't care about no secret sparring match with a guy who had a I know, right?
It's gonna be
what are they gonna do? Broadcast that shit on TBC? Yeah.
Hey, hold on. Y'all. He did have an interview, and he said in 2 weeks he would be announcing his next fight in 2 weeks.
Okay, good. That's what I'm interested in. Yeah, that one here.
Earl Spence said he'll be announcing. Earl Spence said his fight is going to be announced in 2 weeks. He said right now they got him on a vacation or something like that. So he said he'll be announced.
Yeah, I hope it ain't a bum, man. I hope it ain't a bum.
Yeah, same here. I'm wondering who it's going to be.
At least let it be a name that's
I think it might be Collazo. Collazo.
Now, I'm going to tell you.
What about a Lamont Peterson?
Lamont Peterson, that's what I was thinking about.
I think Lamont Peterson and Thurman gonna fight.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you.
Lamont called out Errol Smith.
I think Lamont and
somebody was trying to.
Hold on, Bito.
Need to do a double header together, man.
Yeah, I think Collazo might get thrown in there unless Sean Porter wants to beat, and this would be smart for Sean Porter. Sean Porter is already the mandatory for Keith Thurman for the WBC. He won a title eliminated, correct? Yeah. It would be smart for him to try to fight Earl Spence now, get the IBF title.
He'll get destroyed, bro.
Listen, man, I'm not talking about who's going to win. I'm just saying what moves he should make. If he is successful at winning the IBF title, he's still in the Mendo spot to unify with Keith Thurman. That's what I would do. Now, whether he win or lose, I understand. That's a different story. I believe Earl Spence will beat Sean Porter.
Yeah, WBC might take that shit, though, if he lose.
Yeah, but that's why you got to win. And you can't live your boxing career off you might lose. That's where the problem is. That's where the negotiations are coming.
That's what
too many fighters are doing.
Power over Sean Porter, bro. He's 5'5", bro.
Dude, I'm not disputing. Dottie, who thinks Sean Porter's going to win? I don't think nobody's saying it. I think Earl Spence beats Sean Porter.
So that's why he wouldn't take that fight.
What I'm telling you is, it's okay for us as fans to think that. But him as a boxer, he should not be thinking that.
He knows that. They sparred. You know how them sparring matches.
Listen, I know you saying you know what he know, but what I'm saying is I can't say that's a matter of fact.
Hey, Gotti, I'm going to tell you this, though. I understand people saying about that sparring stuff now, one thing about sparring is it's two phases to sparring. It's a phase that you go in there and y'all want to work on stuff, and it's a phase to where
gym war.
Hold on. One guy is in shape as far as about to fight, and another guy may come up in there. He's not too much in shape, and y'all may spar. He may get the best of you. See, people don't understand about. People don't understand about when you in those gyms. Some guy may be at a different level in his conditioning, and the other guy may not be there. You may beat him up in sparring, but in another 2-3 weeks, he may be getting with you because he's in boxing shape. Now, case in point, when Riddick Bowe used to spar Evander Holyfield, Evander Holyfield said, I used to beat the shit out of him all the time because he wasn't in shape that much, and I used to beat the crap out of him. But when they got in that fight and Riddick Bowe was in shape, you seen it was a different story.
Floyd Mayweather and Scotty. Now they never fought, but that's
what Dottie. I'm trying to hear what Dottie. Hold on. What Dottie? What you saying? So we can see his point. What you gonna say, Dottie?
Conor outboxed Sean Porter in a sparring match, and he still lost the fight. So
true.
You're right. You got a point. But at the same time, like whoever was the first person that got exposed by Errol Spence, that's the only one that got an excuse. Anybody after that, they knew what they was getting themselves into when they decided to spar Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? He's coming to that sparring match as like you are his opponent. His strength coach even told me that. Like, he's going to go hard at you no matter what. But he let you know. So now we ain't got no excuses.
That's a good mentality.
I don't like that word, exposed. It's boxing. Some win, some lose. Man.
Well, what do y'all think about the whole Terrence Crawford pound for pound? I know we talked about Ward, right?
Okay.
Let's talk about
Crawford real quick.
Let's hear you speak your piece, because now you know B Talk is a fan of Crawford, and he got him number one. So I would like to hear you two